hope you are having a happy and blessed day. And I'd like to share another one of Jesus' stories. And I'd like to start off simply with this. Am I rich or am I poor? I asked myself this question because of a story Jesus tells the Pharisees. Luke makes the comment that the Pharisees loved money and considered themselves a privileged people. This is a story about a rich man and a poor man named Lazarus. They lived in the same place, but their style of living was as different as night and day. One lived in a mansion. The other lay sick and miserable at his gate. One feasted sumptuously every day. The other longed to eat the scraps that fell from the rich man's table. Now, let's put ourselves into the story. Do we see ourselves as Lazarus or the rich man? Am I rich or am I poor? We really would find it difficult to imagine ourselves as Lazarus. We have grown up in a world that has provided well for most of our needs. The economy, it's not what we'd like it to be, but we have enough to eat, we have a roof over our heads, and we have the support of family and friends. Our life is blessed, and most of all, we are loved. That's true, at least for some of us. Far too many in our world are modern-day Lazarus. Can we see ourselves as the rich man in this story? I don't think we like that thought at all. We don't want people to see us as uncaring and unfeeling. Yet when we get cozy and comfortable in our recliner chairs watching television, it's very easy to forget the cold weather outside and those who might be shivering in the cold. Our comfort can easily make us forgetful of the poor or insensitive to suffering. But much as we dislike the whole idea, we really need to picture ourselves as the rich man in order to let the words of Jesus sink in as he brings issues of justice home to us. I'm reminded of a true story that happened several years ago. A mother was sitting beside a little boy who had just died of starvation. Through an interpreter, she said, "I had 6 children. Now all of them are dead. This was the last one." This woman knows better than most what is wrong with our world. She not only knows it, she feels it way down deep in her gnawing stomach and aching heart. The rich man in Jesus' story couldn't care less about Lazarus. It's true that he did nothing against Lazarus, but he failed to reach out and share some of his blessings with somebody who was definitely in great need. He did nothing when he had the ability to do something good. Maybe, just maybe, we might feel like Lazarus now, suffering some sickness, or out of a job, or feeling abandoned and forgotten by those whom God has blessed with more in this life. Lazarus did not blame God for his misfortune, but he suffered in silence, believing and trusting in God's loving care. If we see ourselves as blessed by God with the good things of life, then Jesus wants us to take a good look around us. Maybe there's a Lazarus lying at our door, and we have not yet taken notice. We cannot live in quiet ignorance about what is going on in the world. We cannot sit comfortably on our couches and ignore those shivering in the cold outside. We are called to see everyone as a brother or a sister, entitled to life and a dignity befitting their place in the human family. Then, and only then, can we hope for all the killing to stop and for a more humane and equitable sharing in the bounty of the earth. God bless you.